Apple's worst design fails aren't actually fails, they are smart. I picked the 3 biggest ones to show you what Apple really wanted to achieve with them. Starting with Magic Mouse. Apple wanted to make sure that people use it as intended. As a wireless mouse. Many people plug in their wireless mouse to charge, but then leave the charger in because why remove it? It works. But this doesn't just look bad. It also makes the whole wireless aspect of the mouse completely pointless. And it could be bad for the battery. Therefore, Apple placed the charging port of the mouse at the bottom. So this can't happen. Mac Mini is another candidate, a recent one. Macs are very energy efficient, especially in sleep or standby mode. The difference in power draw between leaving them in standby mode or just turning them off entirely is insignificant. And leaving them in standby mode makes starting them up again much more seamless. But many people are used to turning their PCs off. And that's why Apple placed the on and off button of their otherwise very good Mac Mini on the bottom of the back side. Terrible placement. But this prevents people from turning it off and nudges them to use sleep mode instead. The third one is a personal one, AirPods Max. And although I'd call the other 2 ones successful in accomplishing what Apple wanted, this one is different. Headphones should be worn. Headphones should be taken with you. Headphones should travel with you. I believe that Apple tried to make you want to do that with AirPods Max, but failed miserably. Most headphone carrying cases for traveling, I have one big problem, and that's their sheer size. They are too big. They are not accessible, and that's why Apple ships AirPods Max with a super light and small case that is super easy to just shove in your backpack or even like your pocket, and theoretically makes taking them with you a breeze. But Apple forgot reality. First, not everyone uses them with a case. I use them mainly indoors and they just sit at my table and do nothing. I don't need that case. The problem is you can't put them into ultra low power mode without putting them into the case, because there's no button or combination of buttons to turn them on or off. The result is they lose battery on my table while doing nothing. And travel? Well, this thing is light and definitely not annoying at all. But I mean, it doesn't really give you the feeling that your AirPods are protected at all. And the headphones themselves are still super bulky because you can't fold them. So don't get me wrong, some of these decisions can be very irritating and very annoying to users, and they kind of deserve the name fail. But the real lesson from this is, it's interesting to see how these simple design changes can significantly change our behavior and how we interact with a product, if done right, which Apple not always does.